Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast, episode 470. I am your host, Matrixlord 212. I'm with Gloria. What's up, Gloria?
Hey.
All right, so this has got to be the absolute worst episode I have ever seen in my entire life. Very upset that Moffat totally screwed up the whole show and made a joke out of it. A friggin' joke. Okay? Made Clara where I can't stand her. Killed off Osgood. Killed off Danny Pink. Killed off Gallifrey in 2 minutes because he goes to Gallifrey and he finds this basically destroyed because the Master just took all the technology and robbed the planet blind and killed everybody. So it took all these years of storylines and just ruined it. And then Santa Claus saves the day. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, how do you have... Like, he's disrespected, too dark, disrespected everybody with all the dead become Cybermen. Isn't that a little bit like striking a nerve there with people that it's supposed to be a children's show? And then the dead Brigadier, like becoming a Cyberman and living his life as a Cyberman, that's like hell. So wasn't happy with any of it. Any of it. Yeah, there was some funny moments with Missy. But she's dead too, and this is like a joke. Like, this is a joke now. Okay, I just saw it. I didn't even get a chance to watch anybody's reaction to any of this, but I am so pissed with this show right now that I may not watch it anymore. That's how mad I am, because they've ruined the show. Totally. In fact, I don't even know if I even want to do any podcasts anymore, or even YouTube videos, because when I first started with YouTube, it was because of my passion for Doctor Who. Okay? You just spit on the whole damn history as far as I'm concerned. What kind of storyline are you going to have now? There's no Gallifrey. There's no Master. Companions just done, lying to each other. Now Clara lies all the time. Like, the Doctor looked like the weakest Doctor ever by getting played by the Master, Missy. Like, it's a joke. It's a friggin' joke. And then, after you have dead bodies and zombies and Cybermen and morbid and dark and morbid and dark, now you have Santa Claus in the TARDIS. Like, what the hell is he smoking, Moffat? I won't even rate this episode because I'm just disgusted. Like, I don't even think I want to watch it anymore. Because I've never been so pissed off in my life with an episode. And I live, breathe Doctor Who. I am done.
Yeah, well, it's probably a good thing that it's going on a break and stuff that we haven't. I don't even know where to begin. I'm upset too. I mean, I seriously I cried a lot with Danny and it's like, okay, yeah, Clara, it seems to be really that she left and everything, but like I thought she'd do the Christmas. So I don't know, I'm confused about that. And it's just upsetting to me because it's like Clara lied to him, didn't tell the Doctor that Danny's not back, that he didn't come back, and it's just, oh, I'm heartbroken about that. And just there, it was just weird. She kept killing off people. Osgood, I was so upset because I wanted her to be the next companion, and oh man, and yeah, the Brigadier being a Cyberman. I mean, where did that come out of? You know, like, seriously, why? Why show it? I mean, I could understand, Kate being on the ground and everything, but why show? I mean, that's supposed to be the Brigadier side of it, you know? Like, why go there? Why?
I'm
Please, why?
pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed beyond belief that they destroyed this show. Totally destroyed, because he went to Gallifrey and they're all dead. They're all dead. It's all morbid. She robbed the technology from Gallifrey. That's why he was smashing the TARDIS, because he's too late. He's too late.
So it's done? I mean,
It's done.
he's never going to be able to find it?
I mean, That's what I got from what he saw.
I thought it was just like a perception filter, that maybe she made it seem like it's there, but it's not really there. Or maybe it's like on a different plane. But wouldn't the TARDIS know that it's on like a different plane and kind of, it's there,
Connor,
but
Mongo.
it's on another.
Mongo,
How you
yeah.
doing?
I hated it, bro.
On the monitor, it showed it.
I friggin' hated this episode, dude.
Where to start with this episode?
This is the worst episode I've ever seen in my
I've never been.
life.
Yeah, I've never been a critic of Doctor Who episodes really, but I don't know what happened in this. Like, the beginning freaked me out with is Clara the Doctor? That scared me. The ending
What was that about?
Yeah.
the ending
It
made
did
no
explain
sense.
what
It
you're
made no sense. It doesn't.
She was saying she was the doctor. I mean, I guess to kind of make the Cybermen not do anything to her or whatever. Like, it was.
Yeah, like.
But now that it's actually Danny that she was talking to, because he had the paper that had his name on it. And he took her to the secretary and stuff. So,
Like, like this has ruined Doctor Who because if Clara has gone, like, we don't know who the Impossible Girl is. We don't know anything.
Chris.
We don't.
Hey, what's going on?
Just been left in the dark.
I don't know, man.
So let me just ask. Hold on.
okay.
How stupid are Cybermen? Because if you mean to tell me that you have these so-called ultimately advanced AIs, basically, who, when someone says, I'm the doctor, don't come to the conclusion that by scanning that individual and seeing if they have two hearts, that's not the way. If I could walk up to one of them and be like, hey, I'm a Time Lord, and they're going to be like, okay.
Oh.
What are they going to be like? Could I walk up to one of them and be like, hey, shut down so you don't kill me?
He ruined the Cybermen too. I'm done with them too.
I think, yeah, like, I think it's actually weird because as much as there's so much negative, it's like I actually felt the Cybermen kind of were strong in this. Like, they weren't like how they normally are. Do you know, like, they're normally, oh, we just get killed and whatever. They were like, we're going to take over the world.
I feel like breaking something right now.
I don't understand how this went so bad so quickly. I'm sorry, Gloria, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I will say just this one thing, that actually this time the Cybermen actually frightened me.
Yeah, they were more intense.
Well, why did they make the Doctor like the weakest Doctor ever? Like, Missy just totally schooled him.
Yeah, just kind of.
Like, schooled him.
And I really hope she's not dead. I hope that the Master didn't have to regenerate after that, because that's horrible.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking too. I was thinking either
really...
he's coming back as a man, or he'll be back in the next series.
What was that about? Happy birthday? Here's your army? What the hell was that?
I thought she was the best part of the episode. Missy.
Do you know,
what about Osgood? What about Osgood? Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think they only brought her back to kill her off. They only brought her back because everyone in the 50th was like, "Where's Osgood? Where's Osgood?" So they just brought her back to kill her off.
Before we saw Kate at the end, which, you know, if that's a spoiler, I apologize. But before we saw her at the end, I just remember saying to myself, or saying out loud, this is more blood like filled than freaking Walking Dead.
Blood,
yeah.
Everyone's dying.
And the guy, you know, the soldier in the plane that he was shaking hands with, he died. He got out the window. Oh, and Seb, she killed Seb.
Yeah, oh yes.
And I like how that one guy goes, "What could one Cyberman do to a plane?" I was like, "What? Like what?" Who
it's
brought
like,
this guy here if he doesn't know what a Cyberman can do? Like,
This was the worst. Moffat's worst. Absolute worst. So
do you
wait,
think?
Chris, did you think? Wait, Mongo and Chris and Gloria. Did you guys think what I thought, that the Master killed Gallifrey and he went to
No,
see a barren planet like messed up? That's what I thought.
what do you mean?
no. But say that
Like he
again.
killed everybody. That the Master killed everybody in Gallifrey.
I don't think so. I honestly, you know what I think? I think that those coordinates are correct, but he left something out, or she left something out.
Oh, Gallifrey's still there. Gallifrey's not gone.
Yeah,
That's a tease of what's to come.
yeah.
That's why they brought. That's why
There's
they've
nothing to
mentioned
come.
Gallifrey.
There's nothing to come. They ruined it.
Why?
Ruined the whole
They
show.
didn't, because they changed the. They gave the Master gave. He was never going to tell him the truth, was he? And
But he's
say,
dead. He's dead. Osgood's dead. Danny
I
Pink's
don't
dead.
think-
Clara is the worst.
I don't
The
think the
Master-
master's dead. I don't think the master's dead. I think that
Yeah.
if anything, she either regenerated, or she teleported away, or somebody teleported her away, because
yeah, that's what it looked
she
like.
didn't. Her body just like exploded. I don't remember
Yeah.
Cybermen weapons ever doing that.
He did
It didn't look like.
He did the same thing. They were on the plane, and it was about to go down, and she did something, and she kind of
But
teleported.
the thing is, though, having the master say Gallifrey is there, because I thought for a minute that this was going to end with him opening the doors to Gallifrey. Like, he was going to open the TARDIS doors, and he was going to walk out, and that was the last thing you were going to see.
Yeah.
But I think that this shoehorned, let's lead it to the Christmas special, I think that is... I saw that and I just said, so what?
It's Santa Claus.
What did he say?
Clark?
He said, what do you want for Christmas?
Yeah, but the thing is, we knew that there was going to be a Santa Claus character in the show because...
No, but you just showed all the dead becoming Cybermen. And it was like very morbid and dark, and now you're throwing Santa Claus in our face.
Yeah, but it wasn't even a surprise though, because they released the trailer a few hours before. We saw the character in there. If you're gonna do that, at least don't show him in the trailer. Have people be like, "Was that Santa Claus?" And then like the show's over.
Yeah, but isn't that spoiler related? Because you wouldn't have seen that if you weren't. You would have just watched the season finale, then you would have seen the Christmas with the Santa at the end.
What the doctor wants for Christmas.
No. But what I'm saying is that they released the trailer around the world hours before. So I just said,
Oh, okay.
Guys, I'm gonna let you talk for a second. I'm gonna let you talk for a second.
"Go ahead." Yeah.
Go ahead.
It was like this. It was like showing the Joker, at, like, not just a card, but like the Joker at the end of Batman Begins, if they would have done that, and then in the next movie, or like hours before, they're like, "Oh, by the way, the Joker card's in Batman Begins," and then people are like, "Okay." This went really bad.
Well, I think Clara's making an appearance in the Christmas special, isn't she?
I think so, because I thought tonight was going to be her last episode, and then
Yeah, because they showed a poster. They showed a poster, didn't they, with Clara holding the screwdriver for the Christmas special.
oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it was like on the, because obviously, like in the UK, so after the thing, they showed a thing with Clara on it.
Hmm.
So look out. She's not done. She's coming back.
You're
I think she's.
her story, I think. I mean, she's got a lot of little issues. She's got that abandonment issue that she had in the Christmas and Deep Breath.
Oh yeah.
She has the lying issue now. She has the she's heartbroken because of Danny. So she has like a little bit of issues with that. So it's like, what is up with her? It's like, okay.
What's your problem?
You know what else? You know who else really annoyed me in this episode was Danny.
Do you not think Danny had a strong part? Like, he actually saved.
I actually cried at her.
But that scene in the graveyard where he looked at the doctor and he was like, "Oh, you can't get your hands dirty."
That part,
I was like, "Get out of here!" Like, what?
But that was like, I think, yeah, it's like an insult to the doctor, really. It was more.
I was like, Danny, why are you saying that? Like, why ruin being upset? I'm crying over you, dude, and then now you're going to say that and make me upset with you?
Because he says, like, "Oh, you'll do it to get the tactical advantage, right?" But then when he doesn't do it, he's like, "Oh, you don't want to get your hands dirty?" So it's like, what do you want him to do? You want him to do it or not?
There were, but there were parts I did like. Like, I liked the part when they, when they flashed back and they went to Matt Smith
Yeah.
and showed the thing. I liked that. I liked the part when they, when they said, "Am I a good man?" and they went back. Yeah, I loved that. But there was a lot that just didn't make sense. Like, who is the impossible girl? This storyline has just gone out the window.
So now is that Journey Blue in the Christmas special?
It looked like it reminded me of her.
And what happened to the Clockwork Droid and all the other people that went to the Promised Land?
I guess
None of them makes sense.
Honestly,
I
can buy the other people that went. But what was the significance, like you just said, of having the Clockwork Droid there?
I don't understand.
None of it makes sense. I think he's lost his mind.
And did you see that she had 2 TARDISes?
Who?
There was 2 red telephone.
Yeah.
There was 2 red telephone. 2.
I'm guessing that's where she went when the Cyberman shot her.
So in other words, she had an android because she killed Seb, right? So she just put a fake robot on there with him.
I guess. I can't. I just don't. I don't understand what the significance of one. I hesitate to say anything, but it's like, what was the significance of A, having the Cybermen there? B,
I don't know.
What was the point? Like, what was the whole point of this storyline?
I don't know the whole point of this whole 2-parter.
Because when she said happy birthday, yeah, when she said happy birthday, I was like,
I think what she was trying to do is get his goat, kind of like trying to say that he's not a good man, that this is what he is like, that they're too much alike, that they're not, like, different. Like, he told Danny, he used to have a friend growing up that they were alike, but then as they got older, they weren't alike. And now, when he was talking to Missy said, "I'm just trying to show you that you and me are not that different, and that he needs an army." And he's like, she's telling him that he's like this, like Danny was saying, like he's this, like, this soldier that needs to have an army to be able to be right all the time and not and be in control and stuff. She said about Clara that she's the one that put Clara in his life because she's a control freak, and she wants him to be controlled and stuff, and she's a control freak.
Yeah, true.
Like
that whole thing just contradicts itself, because if you want him to be controlled, you're going to give him an army?
Yeah, exactly.
And what the hell was up with Missy? All of a sudden she's Scottish. What?
I think she was mocking him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then she carried on and carried on.
Yeah.
It was weird. I don't know. It was...
The thing about this was, like, I can understand the Master having like an ulterior motive to be like, "See, Doctor, we're not so different." I don't think that needs to be the whole point. I think there needs to be a bigger point.
There was no point to this 2-parter because I don't understand any of it. We're the Clockwork Droid. We're the people that she abducted.
Yeah, but this is it. This is what it is. This is why we've had this finale. It's to mind mess you up without swearing, because you're like this, and then in the next season you're gonna go, "Oh," we're probably gonna be like, "Oh, that makes sense." That we were the same with Matt Smith's seasons.
So they're using season finale sort of like a even though it's not, it's a season finale, but they're treating it like it's a mid-season finale. We're going to get more information later. Like,
I think you can do that if it was legitimately a mid-season finale, but this ended the season.
I know.
Like,
Like he's
But
treating it like it's the season finale.
has it though?
Yeah.
Or is the children in need gonna perk us up again?
No, because this series is over. We're moving into series 9 next year. So this is the first season that Capaldi's in. And think about the season finales that we've had
Joseph's
beforehand.
not happy.
No, but seriously though, think about the season finales we've had beforehand. Think of Matt Smith's first season finale. We had The Big Bang.
Yeah.
That was great. That ended everything in that season. Then we had, what was the first question? Doctor Who. That was great. That ended it. Now we have this, and it's like, so?
Well, the
I know what you're saying.
Well, the Impossible Astronaut, I'm hoping too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were left with nothing to like a cliffhanger or nothing. We're just left there wondering, what was that meant to be? What was this meant to be?
I think we're gonna get a payoff on Christmas. Maybe.
What was that? Aliens with Santa Claus?
That's what it looked like.
I mean,
when they got
Yeah!
I thought those were
The aliens! They look like aliens!
They looked like xenomorphs. They really did.
I'm looking, I'm like...
When they sat up, it looked like Solarian.
Yeah.
I think he's lost his mind.
And then, of course, the mouth when it opened, it didn't so much.
I don't know. I just, like you've been saying, Mongo, there were some really good things in this episode, but I don't think it was enough to save it. I just think that it was like, we got a few good tidbits every now and then, mostly being Missy's stuff, but... I
freaked out at the beginning because they were very clever. Did anybody spot the things when they said, they did a few tributes in there as well. The Cyberman said your date of birth was the 23rd of November. I like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was really smart because that was like the anniversary special. I liked, they really scared me at the start because they changed the heading to her name and had her eyes. And then I was like, oh my god, please not tell me you're the Doctor.
See, I saw that too, and I was like, am I going crazy, or was her name in the credits before him?
But then I went back to the...
Wait. I must have had a heart attack when I saw that. I got so...
You know what I was waiting for her to say? I was literally waiting for her to be like, I'm River. And I was going to be like, what? And then,
I saw that.
I was like, no.
The moment I saw that, okay.
I seriously thought
Hold on.
Like,
Hold on.
I was like, oh my god.
All right, Joe.
What?
That's why.
All right, my son. Hold on, everybody. All right, Joe.
What?
Joe, tell me. This is my son.
Hi.
I know. Tell me what you think.
I liked it.
Wait, no. Now, what was Anthony's theory? That they're all Zygons?
Anthony thought that Osgood was a Zygon because at the end of the 50th anniversary, she gave the Zygon her inhaler. That's what my brother thought.
Yes, she did.
Please let that be true.
So it could have been her. That's why when she killed her, it didn't matter as much. She was a Zygon the whole time.
Yeah, that could be true.
Dad.
Oh, I hope so.
Either way, they only brought her back, didn't they, to kill her off? They only brought her back to kill her off.
And Dad actually thinks
what
that the Master would tell the truth about the real coordinates of Gallifrey.
I thought that he killed them all. That's what I thought,
he didn't.
Joe.
He just lied.
I thought that's why the Doctor got pissed.
Gallifrey is still lost.
No,
it's
he's
still
just
in a pocket
angry.
universe.
I'm telling you, those coordinates are right. They're just for something else.
No. He lied.
Well, what was there then? If Gallifrey wasn't there, it was something else, like a
No.
billboard or something?
I think that when she said those are the coordinates, right? It's been where it's always been. I think that there's something that Moffat's gonna shoehorn in there. It's gonna maybe not shoehorn, but maybe he fit. He did something where It's gonna be like we're gonna be like, oh wow, okay. I'm telling you that he didn't lie. She didn't lie.
So
She did lie.
So you just didn't. Well, she no, we didn't get. She didn't give him the whole piece of the puzzle, Joe. Like she didn't give him the whole coordinate,
Well,
maybe. That's why.
Oh,
How
yeah,
would
I
he get it
think she
wrong?
lied.
Well, that's his home.
I don't
I
know,
mean,
Joe.
maybe she did lie, and if she did lie, I think that's really stupid. I think that what was the point of that? But
Kind
What
of
was-
drags
yeah,
out
I-
with
Hold
Gallifrey.
on. Hold on, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm hearing Anthony.
Anthony.
Is
Shut
Anthony talking? No fighting.
Hang
Listen.
on. Hang on.
So, wait.
2 seconds.
All right, go ahead. I'll mute you. Okay,
He's
so-
muted
all
himself.
right. Listen, they make sense when they say that the Zygons, they could have had a whole... Because Moffat wants to bring the Zygons back. So they could have fooled Missy, and they could be all Zygons, like Osgood, like the people on there. With the exception of Danny Pink, I don't know what's going on with that.
I
But,
think he'll come back
I don't know.
for the Christmas special.
Joe, did you see the trailer, the Christmas trailer?
Yeah, I saw it like 3 hours before I saw this.
The aliens?
Yeah.
With the
Well, you
aliens
don't know
and
what
the...
it is.
Santa? Or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever.
I know. Joe, I'm pissed because the moment I saw Clara hit the credits
No.
with her face before being called, I went like, "Ape."
And her
And then
eye.
the Brigadier,
Yeah.
and the
I actually
Brigadier
thought that
got
she
me.
was telling the truth because I
Me
don't
too.
know. I thought
Yeah,
she was really
So
the
did
doctor.
I, Joe.
Second.
I
I was
thought
like,
she was
what?
the doctor.
Little Joe, who do you
I
think?
almost,
Who did you think she was going to say she was before she said the doctor?
I don't know. I thought she was really gonna like be the doctor, like, because
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at the
had a
screen. I
whole
was texting my friend, but and he's like, "Did you see that?" I was like, "What?" And he said, "They just showed the Clara's face instead of the doctor's." I was like,
Yeah.
"Really?" I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!"
Because
That
it would have
was
made
almost
sense,
like-
Joe. That's why, Joe. Because I thought from, when he regenerated, Joe, in the Christmas special, he kind of touched off Clara's hand. So I thought maybe she is the doctor. Maybe the regeneration went into her. Just madness goes through your head when you see that kind of credits.
I just need this icon star point. I don't know. So
But
now
really,
Missy's
though, like I didn't mean to interrupt, but really, like even if she was a Zygon, I mean, does that
Not
change
Misty.
this episode? It doesn't really for me. I mean, okay, one character survived, okay, but everything else is still
Stewart.
pointless.
Kate Stewart survived. That poor guy on the plane got thrown out.
Yeah.
What about Brigadier?
What did he get choked out?
Brigadier is a
Yeah, but that pisses me off even more.
pisses me off. Yeah.
Didn't like that.
So now you have
Didn't like
a good Dalek and a good Cyberman now. No, not really, because all right, all right, maybe it's cool, but it's kind of like
But yeah.
I wouldn't go there. I really wouldn't go there, and I don't like the everybody that's dead and Cybermen. It kind of gets me a little. It's very dark, that stuff. That's kind of like
But
I
you
wouldn't
know,
go there with
he
that.
deserved that tribute, though, no? And the Doctor to do that, he deserved that. Like
He already had a tribute, though. He had a tribute with Winning River Song, right? Was it Winning River Song?
Yeah.
That was
Well, they-
yeah.
That was a tribute to the Brigadier. This was like,
I don't know. I don't think he should have flown off. I think that's a little. Now we have Cyber Stewart running around out there.
I mean, I thought that, you know what I thought was going to happen? I thought that somehow Danny Pink, they were going to say something like Danny Pink was a son of the Brigadier or something. They just put him in, I don't know, like something, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't really think they were going to kill Danny Pink off.
You mean
Oh, the
Danny
frog-
Pink or Iron Man?
Whenever he gave up his chance to come back and give it to the boy, oh my gosh. I cried like
Yeah, what was that? Another dimension?
Yeah. Well, he had that bracelet.
No, but where was he in?
I think he said that thing was like you know that hard drive that he had them all in. It sounded like he said that was shutting down or closing. He said
So wait a
something
minute.
closing.
So in other words, everybody's alive in that Gallifreyan thing still?
I guess anybody who didn't get back to their body is just gonna legitimately die. That's the way I interpreted it. Like they're just gonna die normally.
I interpreted that he's still alive, trapped there.
He could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Danny Pink's still alive. I think they might do a happy ending in the Christmas special.
His body got blown up. He went up and blew.
Joe, you think Danny Pink's still alive?
What?
You think Danny Pink's still alive?
I don't care. I don't really like him. I don't know. I've never really liked him.
Spirit.
Yeah,
Spirit, but...
No one likes Danny.
What about Clara? You really like Clara, though?
What?
I did. I liked Danny.
I really like her still.
I don't know. I'm pissed at her. Why does she keep saying that? Do as you're told. I'm like, oh, God.
Because he said it.
I'm like he's a little boy.
Her in the listening episode to her.
I'm telling you, if Clara's done with Doctor Who, she never deserved to be in the 50th anniversary because she's not loyal.
What?
The amount of money she's gonna make off Doctor Who, and she was only in it for how long? She was only in it.
No, that's not her fault, though. That's not her fault, though.
Why?
There's no way that this is how she's getting off this show. No way.
What do you mean, she's staying after Christmas?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think she's staying
so.
series on?
I think she's going to be in the special, and I think she's going to be in the season afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe they'll redeem her then. Maybe.
Well, she's definitely in the Christmas special.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because of that poster they released.
Joe, I have a hard time with when they make the companion bigger than a doctor. You know that.
Wasn't, though. Like,
well,
the whole scene with him skydiving, like, was amazing.
That was cool.
That was cool. I like that.
That was awesome. I was like, da 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 da. Batman.
Did you hear like the James Bond theme in the background?
No, but he had some practices, David Tennant, though. You know, all David Tennant.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, that was interesting how they had Matt Smith clip in there.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
I thought they were gonna have him
he can't
back,
let go, can
him
he?
come back.
He can't let go. He can't let go. He can't let go, Matt Smith. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do the 2 Doctor series, isn't he?
10th anniversary special.
Yeah.
In January. They're
actually doing that now?
I
think
definitely think.
All right, Joe. Maybe I was too pissed, but I gotta watch the episode again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again right after this podcast.
Thank you.
I promise. You're welcome. Because
I
you had
will
to see
again.
what I thought.
I will
My
too.
son will tell you. My son could tell you how pissed I was. Tell him, Joe.
He was like, I'm done with the show. The show sucks. I'm totally
Joseph,
done.
man.
He was like,
done.
he sounded like
it.
the maddest person on earth. Like, he was mad at everyone. That's how
He's
mad
like,
he
I'm done with
sounded.
podcasts.
Like,
I'm
but I
done
was
with
mad
Paige.
because, like,
I'm
we've
done
been
with my
watching this for
YouTube.
I don't know how long.
I've
But
been watching
I
this
don't know.
since '79.
I was just mad because he's just done after this one episode. But when we had Love and Monsters, he just kept watching.
Yeah. All right.
We're getting so toxic.
Exactly.
You're right. That was the worst one. Okay.
Yeah. That was way worse
Right.
than this.
Yes, I know. You're right. See, that's why you're the improvement. Joe
I think
2.0.
there's like, you know what it is? There's a lot
The
of
Master
unanswered
is way better than that.
questions.
This is a great character, I gotta say. You know. But I tell you,
I
they
think
kinda make
everybody's
Dr.
alive
Pink-
but Danny Pink.
It's terrible.
What?
Danny Pink should be alive, man. I'm pissed about that too.
No, I don't.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Danny Pink's, he's not dead.
I think he is. I just never really
Do you
cared
think
for him.
think he's gone?
I thought it was cool. I liked him.
See, Danny
yeah, but-
annoyed me when he first got there. Then there was like a few episodes where I was like that forest one where I was okay with him. Then in this one he annoyed me again, and I just said I'm done with his character because
You, Joe, you agree with
I
that,
thought
Chris,
he
right?
just. Yeah, I agree with him. I kind of liked him in the Forest one because he wasn't as bad as because he always like, to me he competed with the Doctor, like with Clara, like he competed. I didn't like that.
Her to be all like not wanting to be with.
Yeah, not wanting to be with him anymore.
Yeah.
He was trying to keep her away from him. That made me mad.
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you gotta put yourself in Danny's shoes. You gotta think like, okay, you've got a girlfriend who's traveling with this alien.
I'm just having a hard time with Peter Capaldi's Doctor because I'm like, what did they accomplish with this last episode? They made him like the weakest Doctor ever. Because what did he do? Nothing. He didn't save the day. Danny Pink saved the day. The Brigadier saved the day. He just got schooled.
Yeah.
Master, and you actually thought
He
that
called
Moffat
himself an
would
idiot.
well,
I
He
don't
admitted
know.
it. He's an idiot.
Maybe Stephen Moffat's losing it with Doctor Who. I don't know. Like,
aliens and Santa Claus.
I think he has something up his sleeve.
I'm waiting
I
for the.
hope
I'm waiting for the. I'm waiting for the fork monster to come.
Dad, when he called me before, he thought he was like, this show's gonna get canceled. Oh my god.
Yeah, because you have Santa Claus. Like really?
So what?
After,
I want to
that's-
know.
We
I
have
want to
Time
know.
Lords.
Wait, I want to know. Oh, is like, what are they doing with this Santa Claus? Because I'm a little afraid that they're gonna be like, this is the legitimate Santa Claus. Like,
Yeah, I think
I don't
so.
think it is.
I hope not.
they
Because
just did it because he's a comedy actor, the guy playing him, isn't he?
Dude,
yeah,
you just have
Shaun of the Dead.
everybody was dead.
Well, he's
It
got
just sounds
elves
like the
too,
most
though.
morbid episode ever.
wait,
Like the
let me
most
get it out of the way. Let me
morbid
get it out of the way
episode.
before anybody else on the internet does. Okay? Santa Claus is either the Master, the Doctor's daughter, or River Song. There, I did it for everybody. You don't have to do it now.
None.
I think Santa's gonna actually be Santa Claus and he's gonna be a Time Lord.
Well, great. Why
And his
not?
bag
I might as well be
How the heck
Santa,
did he even
today.
open the TARDIS?
because the bag is bigger on the inside.
Wait, how did who
No,
open the
'cause-
doors?
Santa, he just like walked in, like
I don't know what
Doctor
the
just
hell
sitting
that
there, and
is.
he just like, oh, hello.
Rudolph's nose is his sonic screwdriver.
Right. You know what happened? Rassilon and all the Thomas became reindeer. Just they regenerated.
How many Lady Time Lords were there?
I
Oh,
think
Lady-
Clara's going to come back.
What?
It's going to come
I
back.
don't know. There's always a time lady.
Well, yeah,
She's
because he was
gonna
like,
come
which
back.
one?
You know, it'd be funny if the Master regenerated all the Time Lords into goats.
wait, what?
What? Where did you get this from?
Raid the Earth.
Oh, Joseph is pissed off.
This is such a joke. Santa Claus
Dad.
knocks on the TARDIS. Hey, let's save
It's
Clara.
not Santa. It's like
You know what's gonna happen? Rassilon regenerated, right? And Stephen Moffat's gonna play the character. And he's gonna come out and be like, yeah, that's right. I'm Rassilon now.
You know what I thought would have been cool though?
What?
If Clara actually was like a future incarnation of the Doctor. And
Oh,
didn't even know
hell
it.
no.
I thought that would have been cool.
I think that could be a possibility. That
That would've
actually
been cool,
could be.
But she said she's
It's
not.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I don't know what
It's true.
She just might. She.
Well,
I don't know.
it'll be one to
What, Dad? What? What?
That's so
Look,
bad.
you've made him lose his mind completely, Joe, now.
What? No, Dad. Say what you need to say.
I don't want him
You
to
don't
regenerate
want
to a
that to happen?
No.
The Master did, and we were fine with it. That just happened, and that was really cool.
I don't want this to happen.
That was really cool. That
I
was
liked
really
Missy.
cool.
Oh, she'll be back. She'll be back.
Even though they
don't
were
just
best
get
friends
rid
in
of
the
it.
other, now they're kissing.
You don't just get you don't just get rid of some big character like the Master by a button. Come on.
Yeah, he
Not
just teleported,
happening.
that's all he did.
I did think it was funny with Missy singing and stuff.
Yeah. Meow, Missy,
That was
this is
hilarious.
just a funny.
I thought she was Mary Poppins at one point when she had
Yeah.
the
Yeah, she
umbrella.
flew down with the
Parasol?
umbrella.
Yeah.
I think they did that on purpose.
That was cool. She said you're gonna die in like 10 seconds. I felt bad for Osgood. Man. She was done.
No, she's not done.
She was done. It was like
They
dust.
can't just do that. They've never killed off a companion that quick. Well, it wasn't a companion, but they've never killed off somebody like that. Just, oh, bye, and then...
Patrick died, though. Patrick died.
Who? What?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's right. He got
Patrick
left,
was a
didn't he,
companion.
on that planet?
The Cybermen killed him.
Oh,
Well, they killed...
I remember that.
I'll
You
show
showed me
you.
like 20 times. You showed
Yeah.
me that clip like
Silent.
20 times.
You're telling your dad secrets now. How many times he showed you it?
Well, because he... Okay, when I was little, like... I remember the only Doctor Who thing I used to watch when I was little was like Time... Not... I forgot what it was called. It was
Sylvester
like
McCoy.
the Time War with like all the Doctors. It's not
No,
Yeah.
the
Time War, but it was...
Battlefield. You saw Battlefield.
Battlefield, yeah, Battlefield.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
watching that like all the time.
They're good, them
And
ones. They're still
You saw
good.
Dimensions in Time, I think you saw.
But he
Right.
always,
Okay.
like, he still does it. He shows me clips from the old episodes, and I'm like, oh. And he's like, watch this.
That's cool, though. That's cool.
I try to get you into the classics.
I don't know. I mean,
Cool dad. You got a cool
He
dad
is.
there. He's a cool
Greatest.
dad.
Like,
Whovian dad.
I know, just think that this wouldn't have been possible, this whole YouTube thing, if it wasn't for my passion for Doctor Who.
I know,
True.
it's true.
Passion that was shaken by this episode, apparently.
Oh, God. Dude, I would have lit the TARDIS on fire. And I was so pissed. I've never been. Ask my son. I've never been so pissed in my life, right?
Like, was
Joe?
this worse than the
He's
name
never
of the
been pissed
Doctor?
like this.
Never been pissed like this. Never.
Because I know you hated In the Name of the Doctor like the first time you saw it. And
I know, but this is different, though. This is like.
I think, like, even for me to spot this, that must just say how bad it is. Because I'm not, like I said to you, I never really rate an episode, like, but this one, it really was, like, it was mad.
So, like, what was accomplished? Nothing.
that's
Now-
the thing. Nothing was accomplished.
No, you know what was
Nothing.
accomplished? They have a lot more land to bury people now because it's empty.
Oh
The
man.
cemeteries.
That's-
It's empty.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what was freaky? That actually Missy did say, "Oh, I've been watching your previous companions and things like that."
What
I
the
thought
hell
that was
was that?
interesting.
What was she talking about?
Yeah, but
Like,
like,
was she
wasn't
going to
it?
say that she started the whole Weeping Angel thing next with Amy and Rory? Is that what she was going
Yeah.
to say?
I think
Like,
she
what's-
she influenced the whole Weeping Angels.
I
and-
just, I knew that there was gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna be like. I don't want to say this bad because I didn't hate this episode, but I knew something was
Oh,
wrong. Well, I knew something was wrong when the Cybermen were like listening to what Clara was saying. Like, I am the Doctor, and I'm sitting there like
Let me tell you
scanning
something.
her.
I've seen every Cyberman episode there was, and when I saw that, I was cursing at the TV,
Yeah,
at my phone watching.
because it scanned her. It scanned her to get her identity, and I was like, wait a minute, scan her, and you'll see she has one heart. She can't be the Doctor. And I'm
I
like,
have never said the F word more watching Doctor Who than I did tonight.
Do the Cybermen, would they, you know, like the only way Time Lord could be passed off as a human is with his manage, but she isn't even the Doctor with his
They're like the
manage.
stupidest villain I've ever seen. They're like the stupidest villain I've ever seen. They just ruined them totally.
I hope they explain it. I really hope they explain this, because if they just move forward in the
but
next
wait,
season,
though. What is there to explain though?
everything. I mean, who's the impossible girl? We never even found out anything. Never found out the connection between. Oh, they just gave us like a 2-second clip of. Oh, Missy was the person calling the woman in. She was the woman in the shop. I mean.
Yeah, but I
Just
think a
like
lot of
that.
people figured that out after last week. I think they were like, "Oh, she's the one who did it."
Because she said, and about the whole Clara, my Clara, I've chosen well.
Yeah.
She's orchestrating to get to be in the same place.
Yeah, exactly. But if she chosen well, then who is Clara to her? They never explained anything. It's just like, oh yeah, you walk out there in Wales. You walk up to the shops.
Yo, man, that was like suppressing when she's trying to kill Danny Pink. I'm like, oh my god.
You know, like nothing was explained. It was like just walk off there in the shops as she leaves.
What was
That was
that?
it.
I think that was to make
What's
people
that?
question whether she was coming back or not, honestly, until Santa Claus knocked on the door.
Yeah, like even if they had Danny Pink walk down the street and she at least saw him, you'd be like, yay, a happy ending.
Bryan.
We were left
You
with
were.
nothing. We were left with nothing. Like, and then Santa Claus appears on the screen. I mean,
The
how
only
would you go from the
the only
season
thing that's
finale to that?
the only thing that's going to be going forward is the Where's Gallifrey. That's what they're banking on now, I guess, which is fine, but like, I hope it's
Hey, Bryan.
good. Hey, Bryan.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, my phone just died without telling me.
So, Bryan, what did you think?
What do you mean? You
Wait,
didn't have a charge?
what did I think of what?
Of the episode?
Doctor Who.
Okay. So that's what the cast is. I didn't see the episode.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the cast about Peter Pan. No, just kidding.
No, but I didn't see the episode yet.
Neverland.
Good Lord, Bryan.
All right, don't spoil for him, please.
All right, I'll leave.
Okay, yeah, let's not. We won't say anything.
Okay.
No, I'll leave, guys. You could do the cast of it. And then,
Brian, if you didn't watch it, it's on Daily Motion.
no, I downloaded it. I just was waiting for my mom because my parents usually watch it with me. So, but my mom
Get
was
the
out.
tissue box, Brian. Get the tissue box.
So, yeah.
All right.
I'll see you guys later then.
All right, enjoy it.
Enjoy
The
it.
Doctor died.
That's gonna be impossible, but okay.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking of, like, you just told me to enjoy it. He's not gonna be able, probably not going to be able to.
Joe,
What?
do you think the Zygons or was it Zygon
He
Osgood?
told me, I think it was, yeah.
Go, Anthony, with that theory. Go,
Well, he
Anthony.
said that, like,
That's
but
cool.
I'm trying to remember if
That's a good
the
theory.
Zygon ever gave
But
her
wait a
an inhaler
minute, why
back.
is Zygons in opposed to with Peter Capaldi? You said.
I don't know. I saw something on Facebook earlier or something. I don't remember where I saw it.
You said they had
It
all
showed
the
like
answers for
Weeping
this.
Angels and everybody with Peter Capaldi. Like
There's no Weeping
they've
Angel.
never been there before. I know, but it was on the poster with him. Like he was in the middle of the poster and it showed all the monsters around him, like the Dalek, the Cyberman, the Zog. I don't know. I forgot. I need to find it. I'll find it and I'll send it to my dad. I don't know. It was a poster like it has Zygon in it and like Weeping Angel with Peter
Yo,
Capaldi.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it again tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to contact. I'm gonna try to contact.
My phone like died before like
You guys, you gotta
That's
tell him
weird. Cut out.
when
I
we
gotta try
first
to contact.
when we first started the podcast, he was really angry.
Let me tell you something.
I
I was
was
looking.
watching it live and
I
I
was
was mad.
looking. I was looking. He was pissed at me myself.
Yeah.
angry.
I was getting mad. I don't know.
I was looking at all my toilets so I was ready for him. I'm
No,
like,
'cause I was just mad because Dad just kept saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch the show anymore." But he didn't even give it a chance. Like he watched it once, and he usually watches everything twice.
"Dad."
I was just mad, and then I watched it live, and I was just getting mad. But then I got in. So I don't know.
Well, I'm glad Santa is gonna save the day. I'm really happy about
Oh
that.
wow.
Just gonna make the kids.
I don't think it's Santa.
Thank
It's not.
Thank you, Santa. Thanks. God.
I'll tell you what,
Santa-
though.
Anybody?
Danny Pink
You
could
like the-
substitute Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
What happened? Does anybody like the finale? I don't know. I didn't watch anybody's podcast.
Yeah, I said,
so-
did anybody like it?
I gave it a
I don't
7 out of 10. But, like, that's being generous, I think.
I won't even rate it. I gotta watch it again.
Is it safe to assume that they owe you points now? Is that like where you're rating this?
Do you realize how much we promote Doctor Who? With all our Facebook pages and YouTube videos. How many Real Whovians cast everything?
And
Like,
Dad was like about to abandon that after this one episode.
I was ready to I would have hit
Shut
the delete
everything
button.
down.
Just like, listen, just like Danny Pink, I
He
was
said he was gonna
ready.
quit YouTube. Like,
Yeah, I was
that's how the
done.
conversation went. He called us and he's like, "Oh, YouTube. I'm not gonna watch Doctor Who anymore. I hate it. It sucks.
I did.
This makes no sense, and this show
Yeah.
sucks. I'm not watching it ever again." And then
I said they're gonna make movies now. That right away I thought they were gonna make movies because they're gonna cancel the show. It's all plot.
What was the?
the show would never.
I
be
thought-
canceled.
I thought for real Godfrey was done. I thought like he looked
No.
outside,
Not-
he saw all these dead bodies.
I think he just,
And he's
like I said before, I think he just lied.
Yeah, it's just a tease. It's just a.
I think
It's like
I think
if-
the master wiped them out.
I guess
If they
my theory
found-
about Clara being pregnant too
They
is
can't
wrong.
just.
Yeah, that was my theory too. I thought she was
Because-
pregnant.
No, I think
even
you're
when
still
she
right.
got up from the table at the end of the show, it looked like they were panning around her to like not reveal that she was, and then nothing. I was like, okay.
No, I think you're right. I reckon she might be pregnant, and then in a later date they'll bring her back.
You know what I would do if I was a writer? If Clara ever said to the doctor again, do what you're told, I would throw her out the TARDIS doors in the middle of
Ted.
space.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What was it? Yeah, do what Matt Smith said with the cut. What was it? With the in the first episode when he made bacon and beans, he went, "Get out and stay out."
The doctor's too kind. Look what Turlo did to him. Almost died a couple times because of Black Guardian.
Immediately after she, like, betrayed him, like last episode, not the finale, but he like.
He was cool with her.
Guys,
He was like
remember
totally cool.
Missy said, or well, Michelle Gomez said on that little interview, she said nothing is what we think it is, or something like that. That
Yeah, they're all alive, probably. Danny Pink and everybody.
I don't think
Nothing-
Danny Pink's alive.
happening, nothing.
Poor Osgood, man.
I hope he is.
Yeah,
Not-
he's still alive.
Even so, I still don't think that's an excuse for this episode, though.
Yeah, I don't. Why waste the finale?
I don't think anybody died but Danny Pink.
Sharon's asking how the episode is, so I'm gonna.
What?
Sharon's asking me what I thought of the episode.
That.
What? How many times do you think I'm gonna watch it, Joe? You think my opinion's gonna change of this?
Do you hate it?
I'm just really upset right now.
Just think of the 11th
Look at-
hour.
all right.
You had to watch
Look-
The 11th hour.
times for
The
you.
11th hour is
like it.
quality.
Wait. We no. When we watched it the first time, he's right. Right, Joe? We all watched it. We hated it.
I didn't hate it.
What? You didn't like the way the TARDIS was
I don't-
spinning? And... Oh.
When we first watched it, it's true. I didn't like it. The eyeball in the sky.
He hated
was
it.
not having it.
He's like, eyeball in the sky, what the hell is this? What the hell has this show come to?
It's not-
Everybody knows that. It's true.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because you've done many podcasts on that.
Yeah. Everybody knows
I
my
thought
feelings.
that,
Yeah,
thought it
but
was
now
a
you
good.
love it.
We got
Yeah,
and Moff admitted it too, though. He says when he decided to save some bucks and do the special effects, he almost canceled the whole show. He said that. He said that's one of his
really?
biggest regrets. Yeah. Could have did something else better with that special effect. No eyeball in the sky.
Oh, because of the way it looked kind of fake in the air and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, that's obvious. You can tell that like when it's going over London and he's like hanging on, you can tell it's all blimmin' CGI and everything.
I'm glad Time Lord Santa's going to save the day now.
Do you guys
Let's
really
go
think
back
that's
to
Santa, or
Trenzalore
who do you guys think
and
that
put up
is?
some more trees. Let's go back to Trenzalore and put up some more trees. That's what I said.
Do you think we'll ever go back to Trenzalore
Why not?
Well, we're gonna
one
have
day?
to.
Do you
That's where
think
he
they'll?
dies.
It's Christmas town. It's Christmas town, isn't it? Trenzalore.
Yeah.
Town called Christmas.
Maybe that's what Santa is. Maybe that's
Oh
what
yeah,
Santa is.
Christmas. Town of
Maybe.
Christmas. Maybe. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Imagine if he came
Oh.
from there.
Trenzalore.
Maybe
Trenzalore.
that's where he just came back. Well, he went back to.
Trenzalore came back to say, "Where you been, man?" That's what happened.
Oh yeah, 'cause
That's what happened.
he
They're
just
like, "Hey,
left.
man, you were here for
Never came
1,000
back.
years. Yeah,
yay.
you were here for 1,000 years. What happened?
Cool.
You're on Trenzalore."
Yeah, because he regenerated and he just left.
And Nick might actually be back then because he was there.
And there's aliens on Trenzalore.
That's what Dad thought when it showed when the Forest of the Night trailer for the trailer for the two-part finale. He thought that they were at Trenzalore when
You're breaking
it
up.
was.
What'd you say?
No,
What did he
I
say?
said that's what you thought it was. You thought
What?
it was when he was in his time stream when it showed the part where Clara.
Yeah, it looked like the name of the doctor. I
It
said,
did
"What
look like
the
that.
hell is this?" Yeah, man.
I don't know what I thought of that. I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, you know what happened? You know, after Missy got shot, she regenerated into Santa Claus. That's what happened.
That'd really be funny.
You know I'm having a hard time with this episode.
Just watch it like 20 more times. Like,
Oh, Joe.
Hey,
Tower.
doctor. Clara's upset. We gotta save the day. I'm like, are you? Oh man. Did they have to put Santa at the end of it? Did he really have to do that?
I mean,
You have like
didn't
millions
need
and billions
to.
of dead bodies, and everybody crying, and this
Oh,
one
come
dying,
on.
and then you put Santa Claus in it.
They can't just end it like that. Like he
Not with
said,
Santa
like, it's
Claus.
not going to end like this.
Or it would make you
No,
happy.
you know what would have been funny is if he would have had like a Malcolm Tucker moment and he was like, "No, get out," and the door just closed.
Oh, my God. Well, we only got to wait like less than a month. Well, not less than a month, but a month for the Chris special.
Like 6 weeks,
This
right?
is like the first time.
That means you have
Doctor's
6
been
weeks
on,
to
like,
watch
August
this
20th.
episode a million times.
Hell no.
I'm going to make him watch it.
I didn't mean to cut you off there.
He is gonna make me watch it. This mission.
Yeah.
God.
You can't hate it. Like, it's Doctor Who.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how bad it is.
I noticed we didn't see the other graves that we found, so I guess that was a
All I
twist.
know is there's vacancies in cemeteries now. You could fit a whole billions of more people in there, so have fun.
Oh,
True.
They were all empty, the graves. It's true.
True.
oh yeah.
It's true. Wasting space.
I mean, yeah, that was bad. Like, it wasn't
That was bad.
good that they did that.
That was bad. That
I
was
mean, I thought it
bad.
was pretty cool.
I'll tell you what, right?
It was cool that, like, Cyberman hands were just coming out of graves like that. That was pretty cool.
I'll tell you what.
But
I don't want to see the Cybermen for like 5 years.
no.
Stay away from the Cybermen.
They're coming back.
Oh,
I hope the Weeping Angels come back soon because the Doctor still hasn't seen them after Amy and Rory.
I want to see
That was
Cyber
a
Weeping
mistake.
Angels.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think they'll come back? Do you think that was the 11th Doctor's thing?
I think
They'll
they'll
be
come back, and I think he's going to wipe them out.
You know, I always wondered. Remember the book that belonged to a madman that River had about the angels? I always
I thought
wondered
that
if
was
it was
Rory. I thought
Rory. Really?
wrote that book, yeah. That's what I was doing.
You know, I bought that book
It'd been
thinking
a-
it was going to be like the one in the episode, but it wasn't. It was like a totally different thing.
Well, I have it too. I have Million Alone.
I know, but
Summer,
I thought
Fall.
it was going to be the one that they read in the episode, but it was a totally
not.
different thing.
Mhm.
They should have released it like that. That's why I wanted to buy it. That's why I actually bought a book for once.
That's good.
I don't know. It looks like we're not going to have any. I mean, God, how long are we going to have to wait for Series 9?
Get ready to roast marshmallows and trends a lot, guys. That's what.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a big letdown when you think about it overall. If we're having a Christmas special that's going to go away from everything, right, with Santa Claus, then you're going to have to wait, what, till October or when for
I hope
season
they
9?
keep doing what they did now.
Season
they-
9 is next August.
So they're going to
that's
keep doing this, like August and then full season now?
crazy,
Well, if they're
man.
gonna, okay, I'm gonna. This is gonna get some controversy. Okay. If they're gonna get it out as fast as they did with this season, then don't do it because this season finale was crap.
Oh my god.
So I want a real good season finale. So if it's gonna mean that Doctor Who's released in October, then do that because this was crap. This last episode was crap.
No,
Do you think they
This
rushed
was the worst
it?
again.
Do you
season
think they
finale
rushed it?
I've ever
just gotta watch it again.
Yes.
Do
Yes.
you think they
it was
rushed the whole,
Yes.
like episodes? Because normally don't you have like 4 and then a break, or 5 then a break, or
I
so
didn't like
much,
that 'cause
isn't
I had
it?
to wait for it. Like,
Yeah, but it was more quality.
I think on his Christmas break or whatever it was when he was writing the episodes, he was watching like series 5, 6, and 7, and he's watching the episode Let's Go Hitler where there's a test selector, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna have them shrink, but in a Dalek, and it's like, and all these things he took from like other episodes, like
I
Utopia.
still think that was the worst one of the season. I didn't like Into the Dalek. I didn't like that one more than I don't like this one, honestly.
Well, it deserves to be slated, because if you watched the film, right, and you waited all long for a film, and you had an ending like that, you would be wanting a refund from the cinema. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For me, it was called Iron Man 3.
Well, that's what they did to Chest. Like that, they purposely did that with Nightmare and Silver. It was like Iron Man. It's like, come on.
I wish they did the
Yeah.
special effects better because that looked totally fake.
Which part?
So much like Iron Man 2, though. All of the
Which
Cybermen
Yeah,
parts when they're flying. That was so bad.
Yeah, it's Iron Man. Unbelievable.
Think, but it's weird. It's like in a good bad way. It's like the Cybermen felt more powerful in this episode, even though they might have come across like they were weak at times.
How?
Because
How could they be
there
more
was
powerful? than
because there
the
was
sun?
there were so many of them, and
Go
it just
back-
looked like they were the army load.
Go
you know?
back and watch Nightmare and Silver, and
That's
you'll
crap.
see what we mean. The Cybermen
That was crap.
in Nightmare and Silver were so like overpowered in a good way. I like them like that.
I
That
love
Yeah.
that episode.
Nightmare and Silver is one of my
Nightmare
favorite
and
episodes.
Silver, yeah?
Yeah, go
I
back
loved
and
it.
watch Nightmare and Silver. You'll see what I mean. They were running at like flash speed in that
That
episode.
was good.
In this one, they're like wandering around a cemetery, and I'm just like,
What was that?
these are the same
They
things
said they were like
people
babies
blew
or
up
whatever.
planets when they saw one of them.
But you're not giving them credit. They did explain that. that they hadn't developed yet.
Yeah, they
into
were like
proper
babies.
Cybermen.
I
Yeah.
know, but still.
And they
Still.
also they were a different kind of Cybermen, like a whole different, like made from dead people, and like they.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, if you're honestly, if you're gonna have an army of Cybermen that do this, I'm not scared of them.
Yeah.
I'm not. If you're gonna do this, and even the ones that are developed are so stupid that they can't figure out that Clara's not the Doctor, I'm not afraid.
Dad.
Yes.
Okay. If the finale went like, if the Master didn't turn good, but like if the Master went with the Doctor and like went to go do something, would you have liked that better?
No, because from the classic series, they wouldn't do that.
Never
The last
happened.
time the Doctor teamed up with the Master, he died because he got thrown off the bridge.
I want
and
to
he had
see
Megalopolis.
what. I don't want to watch the old one, so I want to see what would happen now with the Doctor and the Master.
They don't team up like that. It's not like that. I mean,
But that would
time,
be like they're the
Chuck.
last, and those two together, like the last of their kind. Like, well, they're not the last anymore, but still.
Well, they teamed up at the end of time, okay, but that's it.
Yeah, that was cool.
And
But
now
I mean,
this is
actually traveling together.
incarnation.
That's what the Doctor
wouldn't do
always
that.
asked him. He always said, in every episode that the Doctor just found the Master, he always says, like, travel with me, blah, 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 blah. He said that in Sound of the Drums and them, and he said that in the End of Time and stuff. But, you know.
Well, I believe Misty doesn't have the drums anymore.
No. Yeah.
No,
I don't think
And
so.
because she wasn't as crazy as him.
No, she kicked his ass. Totally.
I loved her. She was awesome.
Schooled him.
Yeah, she was
She
great.
schooled him.
She was great. Yeah.
She schooled him. Totally.
Oh. The BBC confirmed that Jenna Coleman will be in the Christmas special.
Yeah, we know that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
she's
I think
definitely
she's
in
gonna be
it
in season
then.
9. Too.
So do you
I don't know,
think she might?
she's on-
Because
Do you
They're
think
not
she'll
gonna,
get like a happy ending? Go ahead, Joe.
no, I'm sorry, but I think they're just gonna have her in the Chris special, and then she's gonna like want to be with the
Go.
Doctor again, and just Series 9.
Do you
Yeah.
think so?
Well,
You think
I
that'll
think she should be. She should be in Series 9 because they ruined the last episode with her.
The episode's gonna be called Clara
It
Got
wasn't
Run Over by a
ruined.
Reindeer.
If she, I'm telling you
This
right
wasn't-
now,
She'll
ever
probably
says
get a happy ending.
I
if
thought
she ever says that again, I'm gonna flip out.
no.
Do as you're told.
No.
I think she's gonna get the happy ending she wants. I reckon the Doctor.
You better take that
That's
sonic
gonna-
screwdriver back. You
I
better take
really
that
thought
sonic-
that she was gonna switch Danny on, and he was gonna shoot her like right there. I was
Yeah.
I
like,
don't know. Like, was she on drugs? Like, she's hugging him
Yes.
for like 5 minutes.
but he didn't do anything, so
That's ridiculous.
They were foiled by the power of love. I mean, that's what it felt like. I'm sitting there
Listen.
like, oh.
Wait, Chris.
Yeah.
Listen.
I
The
love
power of love is a curious thing. Makes
Okay.
one man weep, another man
I
sing.
love that part.
this is
Well,
Back to the Future.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Apparently,
Yeah.
it makes Cybermen malfunction, and
Hey, there was Doc and Clara in Back to the Future 3. Just
No,
saying.
because that happened in
So,
closing time.
it did. Yeah,
Love.
it did. It did.
that's cool. So they don't know if the Doctor Who special is gonna be a two-parter.
Well, I hope
special.
not. Look what happened with this one.
I was just reading it there. They were talking about that certain people are coming back that they didn't
No,
know.
you
if
know
it
what's
would be
you
a
know what's sad? It's sad that we wanted two parters in the worst way.
Yep.
Since the Gango one, and we finally get it, and they booed it.
And they
Let
they
me-
built
let me
it
ask-
up and built
Let me
it
ask
up.
the whole panel this: when was the last time you've ever seen part one of a two-parter better than part two?
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Pandorica.
You know-
Oh, you think? Yeah. Did you like that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was good.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
mind David Tennant's exit. Didn't they drag that out to New Year's Day?
I like them both. The End of Time Part 1 too. Yeah.
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 Is that
they
the
were
first
good.
time they've ever done?
Oh, the Time of Angels.
No, they did. What do
Oh,
you mean
yeah.
first time?
No, I mean,
Bar
was that the
finale?
first time they
Well, I
ever did
mean-
like a 3-part for the Master coming back with David Tennant, like for the first
Yes.
Utopia in there?
Yes. In the new
Yeah.
series, yes.
That was
Yeah.
so cool. Those are the
And
greatest.
then it dragged
so
out,
cool.
wasn't it? Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Flesh and Stone.
Well, is this Christmas? So now is this Christmas a direct 3-part considered? I mean, are they all in it? Danny Pink and all that, or is Missy in it?
I think so. Has to be.
No, I don't
Maybe
think so.
not Missy. Maybe not
She's
Missy.
not
It wouldn't. Let me just say this. I wouldn't surprise me if Clara isn't coming back for Series 9, right? I reckon because it's Christmas and we're all happy and jolly, we're gonna get this. They're gonna get this lovely ending of her meeting Danny Pink again, and she'll go off with him.
I
Something
don't think she'll
like
go
that.
off with him.
No, I
Because she
think
just said, like, straight to his face, like, the doctor's the one that I'm never going to lie to and all that.
Yeah.
And I'll never...
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll never bitch me again.
Yeah, but she lied to the doctor too, Joe, so don't forget that. She lied. She said that Danny Pink was okay.
But he lied too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
He
They're
always
both as
lied.
bad as each
I
other.
think
Because
he
he
did it
wanted...
for his good, so he wouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah, he wouldn't feel bad about just
Yeah.
leaving her.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know
I
what
think
to
I'm gonna
say.
have to watch it again, definitely.
I'm going to watch it, like,
Well-
I'm going to go back inside.
Thanks, Santa, for saying you're gonna take care of Clara. Appreciate it.
I didn't think it was Santa, though. I didn't think that was
What?
going to happen. I didn't know
No.
who it was. I thought it was,
Really?
like... I don't know why, but I really thought it was Craig or something. I would have hoped so.
I know, I didn't think it was Santa either. I thought the voice at first was gonna be something nuts.
Yeah, but then I heard his
that was
voice
Nick
clear,
Frost
and
for
it was like,
3 minutes.
I was like, Nick Frost.
And knocking, I thought it was Danny at first. Well, at first when I
Well,
heard
yeah,
it
that was...
was Misty, and then when I heard him saying doctor, I thought it was Danny. And then whenever he came out, I'm like, okay, it's Santa.
I thought it was Danny, either Danny, Craig, or Santa, but yeah. Because they always do like a cliffhanger thing.
So what was the purpose behind the clockwork droids? It's like, why? Like, where are those people?
We're questioning this.
Wait, you know what it's called? I'll tell you what it's called. It's called, he filmed it, and he changed his mind in midstream, and it just totally got changed. That's what happened. He's done that before. Because all of a sudden Amy and the doctor getting close. She's going to kiss him and everything. Next thing you know, like, she loves Rory all of a sudden. Like they did that with season 5. Come on.
Yeah.
We'd have the
That's
doctor
why I
and
think she
Clara
might-
kissed.
Yeah, they kissed. In the snowman.
Oh yeah, well, that was
Wasn't that-
different Clara.
The 11th, was that the 11th Doctor?
Oh. Still,
I mean, like this Clara.
that's still... Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no.
It's a different Clara, but you know.
Well,
I just... You know what? Get Riversong in here and just fix everything.
is she coming back at all, or is she just
I
done?
hope so.
I'm happy. I'm happy they didn't bring her
Oh.
back at the
Why?
end of this season.
If
Because
they
the
bring
way
her
they
in the
ended-
first episode... Wait, if they bring her in the first episode, I will feel that Moffat redeems himself. Because this is like a mess now. This is
that's
like
what
a
I mean.
mess.
That's why I'm happy she wasn't in this, because it was such a mess that at least it didn't, like,
Mess
you
with
know,
her.
she wasn't involved in it.
Mess with
I want to see
Arnold.
where the episodes connect. No, you know, I don't want to see stupid episodes like, oh, is the water alive? Did it ever talk to you? Like, I don't.
You want to know what I just thought of?
We had
You know what I just thought of? You know how we can pretty much confirm that Missy's still alive? if you go back
What?
and watch the episode, right, you know that little little cell phone blaster, I guess it was, that she had?
Yeah.
You notice the way the doctor was holding it when he aimed it at her? He had it a different way than she was holding it.
The Cyberman killed her. Well, didn't kill her, but the Cyberman.
I know. I think that was. I think the way he was holding it was like it was doing something to her other than killing her.
You think he did it instead of the Cyberman?
I think he teleported her away, and we just saw the blast hit her teleporting away. But I don't think she's dead.
Oh, I don't think she's dead either. But that's another thing too, though.
She's too much of a good character to get rid of in a space of.
The Masters.
She's only done what, 2 full episodes? Is it?
True.
Do you think they're gonna have her regenerate, like as not as Missy anymore?
I hope not.
She's staying for like 3 years, 4 years. She's staying to let the Capaldi.
How long do you think Capaldi's going to stay there? You think he's going to be there for like 3 or 4 years? Do you think
I hope so.
He's out next year.
No.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why'd you say that?
Because he misses his family. He said it already. His family. He misses being with his family.
Is that what you said already?
So he's going to do Series 9 and that's it?
Yeah.
I guess he's an older guy as well.
Neil Gaiman slipped it. Neil Gaiman slipped it. Because he says if you don't get an episode for Series 9, then he's not going to be the Doctor, so he slipped it. Oh, I better get this episode out before Capaldi leaves. So, yeah. He's gone, I think.
1 year, yeah? This is it. One last year.
No, 2 years.
Have they ever, like, regenerated a Doctor in mid-season, or was it always like a finale?
Eccleston.
No, he finished.
No,
he finished. He was a finale.
Yeah.
Joe, they had Colin. Joe, they had Colin Baker. He didn't even film the regeneration. They fired him, and they just put a wig on the Seventh Doctor's head.
Yeah, but like, you know when Eccleston regenerated, because obviously I didn't watch it back then, when did them episodes actually finish? Was it around the same time as now?
That was the finale. It was a finale. Part of the waste.
Yeah, it was finale.
Yeah.
And then you just had to get used to David Tennant for the Christmas special then, was it? Christmas
You had a mini-sode. You had a mini-sode where he was talking to her. And then you had
Children in Need.
That was a cool mini-sode too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it like finishes that scene.
Yeah.
And you know, at the time, did you think Eccleston would leave when you saw it, or?
I had no clue that was happening at all.
Yeah. No,
well, that was before Dad had a laptop and everything. We just had a TV and stuff.
I had the laptop.
No.
They did. I watched it on
When he started,
YouTube.
we didn't have one.
No, I had it on the laptop. YouTube.
So you had no
I
spoilers.
Yes,
we
I
watched
was watching.
an episode on YouTube. We always taped them.
No, I watched the Ninth Doctor on YouTube. Yes, I did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, I did.
I don't remember watching him ever on YouTube.
You're so alike.
No.
No.
We watched the 10th Doctor on YouTube because I remember watching Series 4, like all of Series 4 on YouTube.
Well, maybe you're right about that. You might be right about that.
Because I remember we used to always like
It was
the web TV.
2005.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, that was 2005. But we had the web TV, and then we used to always go on the website. And then I remember them saying something about Bill Murray, but remember that or no?
What? Bill Murray. I mean,
You know, back then, they didn't do that whole... You know the way we got introduced to Peter Capaldi? Did they do that with David Tennant and Matt Smith at all? Did they do that?
They did. Matt Smith, they didn't do that with David Tennant. It was just instant.
Yeah, I liked it like that. I thought that was really cool, doing it like that.
They did some press photos with Matt Smith, and he didn't even look like what he did as a Doctor. It was like weird. He had like a leather thing on, some weird thing.
So no one knew that Matt Smith was coming.
A lot of people thought he was going to be an emo Doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Who, Matt Smith?
He's my favorite Doctor.
I wish they would have did something more with him. Like, when he had the beard on, he was just a mean Matt Smith. When he had the beard going, he was like, be afraid.
I hated
Remember?
Yeah, and the
Oh,
dad.
if you lot thought he was gonna be a girl, that would make sense.
Stop
Why
laughing
when
on.
yeah, that makes sense. Why when he regenerated, he said, "I'm not a girl." That would make sense.
Wait, what happened? I had to step away for a second.
Well, yeah, I guess they've been joking about the Doctor being female for a long time.
Yeah, so it makes
Oh.
sense why they did that.
All right, so I'm gonna watch Death in Heaven again.
I will too.
I'm gonna watch it now.
All right.
God,
You better watch it though.
I'm gonna watch it right now. I'm not gonna read it to her yet.
I'm gonna call you
Yo,
right after this podcast.
remove all sharp objects from grip. Okay.
Yeah, no
Watch him.
teaspoons.
He's gonna watch it like 5 more times. He's gonna be like, "Oh my god, this episode was like the greatest."
And don't let him have anything that he could throw at the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have a nice cup of tea.
I almost broke my webcam. I was like, before we started, I'm like, oh,
He was so
right,
pissed
Gloria? Gloria, I'm like,
Mad. You were mad, Bryan.
because I watched.
Now I'm having to deal with an angry Matrixlord tonight.
I went to YouTube when it started, and it was just his face was so red when it started.
Yeah.
actually, what happened was you started ahead of me, but what happened was I found it on Daily Motion. So while you were having commercial breaks, I didn't have a commercial break.
Well,
So that's why
I wanted to watch it on
was ahead of
TV.
you. So that's why I was ahead of you.
Yeah, you were
because I
like,
just got
you were
to see
calling
it.
me and you got mad at me for not answering.
No, I got
was like,
mad
it's
because
still on.
Anthony
It's still
texted me.
on.
Anthony texted me. They killed him, and it didn't.
And a
It
question
didn't
mark.
even die yet.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
no, because this is what happened. It was a commercial break, and then Anthony texted you. I'm like, did you just text Dad? He's like, yeah. I'm like, he didn't see it yet. He's like, oh my god. And he's calling him. He's like, oh my god, no, pick up, Dad, pick up. And Dad's like, you just ruined the whole thing for me. Because Anthony was like grabbing his hair and everything. He was like, oh my god, Dad, please pick up. Because he knew he would get in trouble. I was dying because I knew Dad was like gonna get so mad.
he's like, whatever you do, Dad, don't look at my text message. And I'm like,
He's like, don't look at my text.
did.
He's like, don't read my text. He's like, I already did. And he hung up. And he's like,
Hang on.
he got so mad. He
He's like-
hung up on him. He's like, I already did. You ruined it for me. And he hung up.
No, because the funny thing was, right, it's right before the scene with Danny Pink, and he's talking to her as a Cyberman, and I get the text, like, they killed him. I'm like,
no.
Oh, poor child. Well,
Imagine that. As if the episode ain't bad enough.
it's like the funny thing, when Game of Thrones, I would always watch it later. So I go on Facebook and I see Carol Ann post something about it, and I'm like, flip out. I'm like,
I want to find somebody who actually liked this episode because
I liked it. I'm not that against it. I
Take
just
a
think
poll.
the ending didn't sum up what we needed to know. Like, where's Gallifrey?
I'm going to, before I watch it, I'm going to watch our Compatriots podcast because I want to see what they thought of it. Because there's no way they'll love it. I don't think so. I'd be pretty surprised if they did.
I'm curious about what the drunk their fun drunk reaction. The two girls.
Oh, yeah. I want to see that. Yeah.
I wonder how they're gonna react.
They watched Doctor Who drunk. That's great.
They're crazy girls.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, they're funny.
They're
They
fun.
are funny. They're hysterical.
One is a David Tennant fans. One's a Matt fan.
Yep.
They're great. I love their stuff.
They're
Yeah.
hilarious.
We'll watch. They are the greatest. We'll watch that. All right. That's it, guys. Thank you, Joe. Gloria, Mongo, Chris, and Brian's going to watch it. So take it back now, guys. Hope you enjoy it.